Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Tuesday night. Is Walmart about to have to close stores? We'll get into that. Also, I have a powerful verse to share here in a little while. Stay tuned for that. But first, I have to share this story I read about just a while ago. A gas station owner in Philadelphia is fed up with the crime and his employees being threatened, theft, loitering, you name it. So he hired, I don't know how many exactly, but he hired some heavily armed security. Now, these guys are, from what he said, they are outfitted, they're well trained. He said they are proficient with their protection devices, let's say that. Heavily armed. Security. Gas station. So, he said he had been dealing with everything from robbery, drug trafficking, loitering, gangs, interrupting his business, just about shut him down. Actually stole an ATM machine from his property. So he got fed up, did something about it. So far, since he's hired these people, this security, so far, all of that, he's not had an issue. He has not had an issue with robbery, drugs, loitering, gangs, theft. It's gone. Thought that was an interesting little story. I think we're going to see a lot more of that, at least by those who can afford it, But I think, it's sad, really. It really is sad that they have to resort to that. Can you imagine that some years ago? Of course, it depends on locations, of course, but it may not matter what location here, the way it's going, the way the trends are going here. I mean, this could happen in any town, USA. You're going to need armed security. Unbelievable, really. I mean, believable yet unbelievable, if that makes sense, Philadelphia gas station owner. Yep. Walmart may be closing some stores if this trend continues. This was interesting that 2023 is going to be interesting anyway on multiple levels, in my opinion. The Walmart CEO said that theft is becoming a bigger issue with stores all across the United States. Okay. Ella is making her bed there. All right, she's repositioning and making her bed. But okay, back to this. I digress. The Walmart CEO said theft is becoming such an issue across the country that if the trend continues, this will lead to two things. It'll lead to store closures, depending on location, and price jumps. Now that probably happen anyway, but theft is not helping the situation. So store closures and food price jumps or price jumps. Probably mostly on food, but it could be on other things as well. But massive uptick in shoplifting is one part of it. The theft just keeps going up and up. They're trying various security measures from what he said. They are not alone. Target is also having big issues. Target executives are saying that shoplifting is up 50% year over year. I mean, think about it, 50%. It's no small number. Just in the last year. Also, the Walmart CEO said that that the big issue too with the theft is that he called it organized retail theft, not just petty theft. So this sounds to me like more of an, call it organized crime. Maybe so. You could call it that, I guess. But this is targeted. It's very coordinated and organized and planned is the word I was reaching for there. Very well planned, and it probably has levels that we don't know about. So just add that to just the regular petty theft and shoplifting that's been around forever. And you have a big issue. He said that store managers, it varies from city to city, store to store, is how bad it is, but it's a really big issue. Just in the last year or two, it's gotten a lot worse. Trying to get their store managers to work with law enforcement to blunt this, but personally, I think that, and you could say depending on location, I'm sure some locations, depending on where they are, the big cities probably, or near the big cities, are having more of an issue. But I think that it doesn't matter what location. I think it's going to just keep increasing, because he said if this increases, if this trend continues, they will have to close some stores, depending, and the price increases. The price increases are coming. We know that. It is going to continue. It's going to get out of control, in my opinion. Do you just opt for smaller stores, maybe more local stores? Maybe the price difference isn't that great anyway. I know somebody made a comment the other day that Aldi, that they've gone up so high, they're really on the level with just about any other store, just about. It depends on what you buy, of course, but is it that much of a deal? It probably isn't. It used to be such a difference in price that it was like you got to go to Aldi for some things, because there's such a big difference. But now they're all high. What do you do? So there's that. I also saw where CEOs from some other companies, JP Morgan, General Motors, Walmart's one of them, United Airlines, Union Pacific, they're all preparing for an economic slowdown. They cited rising interest rates, geopolitical concerns, instability all across the globe. You got war, possible famine, recessions worldwide. You have a slowdown of consumer spending, record inflation, not just in North America, not in this hemisphere. Europe's having a heck of an issue right now. The General Motors CEO, she said, I'm not calling it a recession yet. That's for the economists to call. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what she wants to call it, but maybe to her, there's no recession. And to us, the folks, yeah. There's a recession or worse. I think big layoffs are coming. They said they're preparing for an economic slowdown. That means they're looking at how to plan the layoffs, is what I read into that. But 2023 could be, to put it nicely, interesting, to say the least, on multiple levels. Okay. Maybe the Walmart people need to talk to the gas station, the Philadelphia gas station owner. Take a page from his book, maybe. I don't know. But, okay. Powerful verse. I have, if Ella will let me. Maybe she has something to say here. Deuteronomy chapter 31 verse 6 says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. I think this verse applies to, as a lot of things in the Bible, to today. Be strong and courageous. It doesn't just say strong. He says be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified, because the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Doesn't mean we're going to have an easy ride by any means. We know that, don't we? However, he has us. He is with us. So take comfort in that. Hope that helps. No matter what the devil is, many devils out there. There's a lot of evil, man. There's just, oh my gosh. Especially these 3-letter organizations that we talk about a lot. Don't be terrified of that, okay? Don't. Just don't be terrified. I think a lot of these people are going to fail. They're going to fail miserably, trying to hurt us. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Share your thoughts. Ella, you got something to say? You want to have something to say? You want to get in here? You want to get in here? Yeah. I'm going to give you a chance. Come on. Well, if you're still watching, Ella says hello. Hey, how you doing? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Did you have a good day? Did you have plenty of naps? Yeah. Yeah. Did you have naps? Yeah. Okay. Ready for another nap? All right. Okay. All right. I didn't plan that. I just sounded like she wanted to get in here. So, again, take care of yourselves. Let's be safe out there. God bless you. I will see you soon.